Today's the day. Yes, we're in Canberra, and if you're looking for a travel vlog, this is not it. It's actually a bit of a technical install, something new on our Kakadu 16. We feel like the front of the van is quite exposed and we don't want it damaged, or we want to minimize damage from stones, etc. So today we're going to install a Stone Stomper. We received the delivery last week, John? It came really quickly, didn't it?
Normally it took I think it's 2 weeks from when I measured it to send it in, but sometimes if it's a really busy period like before the bash or something, it might take 6 or 7 weeks.
This is what's come in the packet from Stone Stomper, right?
Yeah, so that's your mat you get, and it's measured to your van, so each van's individual. I mean, everyone's got a Kakadu 16, probably the same measurement of this, most likely.
But we're not actually going to share that measurement, just in case.
Yeah, because some people might want a different tightness or whatever. But you get that. You get your brackets, which bolts onto your van, some self-tappers, and a little adjustment put in for your drill bit. That's a cover that goes over the end of this bit here. That's extra. It's extra 60, 70 bucks. I'm not sure why they got extra, but there you go. This is the bit that goes on the van, on the car I should say. And this bit here will be different depending on what sort of hitch you got. I mean, we've got a drop down hitch with a DO35. Sometimes you might get an angle bracket, just depends. You might have a ball, you might have a Mech hitch, you might have something else, but it's all individual depending on what you've got. But anyway, this is the exact same. This is the size for a 300 Land Cruiser. They recommend this size for a 300 Land Cruiser. You can have longer or short, it's up to you, but this is what they recommend.
And you like the fact that since the one that we got for the Iridium, they've cut the exhaust pipe bit out.
They got the exhaust. Because the exhaust doesn't go and melt it, yeah.
Yeah, so we didn't have that on the Iridium. We didn't have any problem with it melting though.
No, it didn't put out as much power as a 300, you see.
When you go on the website for Stone Stomper, they are very clear about how to do your measurements, where to do your measurements, etc.
Basically, to measure from the edge of your van where you're going to mount the brackets here. So it goes underneath your hitch.
Under the hitch.
Then over to the other side here, the other bracket's going to mount. So you've got to measure that. You've got to have it underneath. So whatever, it's individual per van.
So we actually put a piece of rope underneath, didn't we? Yeah. Measured how tight we wanted it, and then we measured the rope. Yes.
Then you've got to measure from the front of that to your hitch, and then you've got to measure your car. But they recommend, I can't remember what the size is for our car, but for a 300 it's a certain size, and it sticks out either side a little bit. But we've got a drop down tag hitch on the car with a DO35. Depending on what you got is what sort of bracket you get for your Stone Stomper. So basically, that's your bracket there. You've got a nut and bolt. And we've got 3 holes, so I've mounted the hitch out as far as I can. We'll put the bracket through that hole there. So all it does, it just sits in like that. It sits like you can have it higher or lower depending on how you want it. There's different ways of doing it. We might try the lower one, whatever. And then you put your bolt through it and tighten her up. So we'll do that right now. Right, that's tight. So that sits like that.
Now we've taken off the mud guards.
Mud flaps, yep.
Mud flaps, that was the first thing. And now for us, we're going to hook the car up. Okay, the reason why you have to hitch up to install it is because your jockey wheel actually has to be raised so the curtain of the Stone Stomper can go underneath it and connect. And you have to make sure when you put your wheel up that you put it up. We might look at different wheel jockeys in the future.
do, disconnect this first. My hook it up to the car first.
They have all the hooks here.
Loosen these up a bit.
We nearly gave ourselves heart failure, but we just realised we've got to loosen it off a bit.
Yeah, because at the moment it's going to be a really tight fit. So you've got all this to play with, so we'll loosen this one here off and the other side. And then we want to get it sort of so it's just underneath a little bit. That's probably a bit better. You could probably still loosen off a little bit more, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, that'll be okay about there. So that comes undone and that screws through that bracket there. So you mount the bracket about there somewhere and that hooks up. Hold it there for a second. So that hooks up onto that and that holds the
skirt up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just fitting. We maybe could have made ours
a little bit longer.
A bit longer, actually.
Yeah,
hopefully it stretches.
I think we'll mount it there. I think it's a reasonable spot there.
Well, that's like doing a workout, hey?
It's pretty thick metal,
yeah,
that.
Hardcore workout. Yeah, it's hard to get through.
Plus my cheap Ozito Bunnings.
Not that strong.
Yeah.
You know, hook it up and see how it looks.
And the ground's all wet.
Yeah, the ground's soaking. My bottom's wet now.
Alright, so that's how it's got to sit like that. Yeah.
We probably, in another whirl, in another second chance, would put an extra...
couple of centimetres on that.
Yeah, we're not going to release what we measured because we don't want to be responsible for anybody else's measurements.
Yeah, a couple of centimetres, probably another, 2 centimetres maybe.
And I'm just going to say, the foreman is having a very hard day. She is. You are awake. Not that keen to do anything, hey? Good girl. Oh, you're spoilt. Yes, you're spoilt. All right, got to help Dad. Good girl.
Jesus.
We have to be honest, that is the toughest screwing in metal ever, right?
Yeah, it's bloody hard as hell. I can't get it lined up now. Alright.
It was really, really hard. I mean, we don't have the strongest drill, but it should be able to do it.
Alright.
So this is what it looks like. Clearly we're going to run the cables and the chains through. Make sure it all fits fine. And the last thing you do is hook this bit up to the other bit and it'll run through. But first of all, we've got to put all the wiring in.
That's basically that's basically done.
So if you're wondering when we stop and we've got the skirt on, we just unhook
Just unclip
these
this.
clips.
Yeah, it's easy to do. Just unclip it, and then you leave it hooked up to your van.
Yeah, you unclip them, you pull it under, and then you can put your jockey wheel down like normal.
Yeah, because once these are on, you do them up. Like I've only got a finger tight at the moment. You do them up tight, and you usually put a wire as well, a locked wire to stop them coming loose. You don't want to drag them on the road. And there's a rock stuck in there. Yeah, so you tighten up with a pair of pliers, then put a bit of lock wire in to stop it undoing. Yeah, so all happens is you unclip this, then you just roll this up around, and the cover just slides over. So when you're not towing your van, it just looks a bit neater. That's
Yeah, and it stays on the car when you're travelling.
Yeah, so we don't, when we're towing and travelling, we leave that on all the time.
That was our little project for today, and I know so many people were asking us how it was going to look and work and stuff, so next week it'll be back to normal. Until then, I will see you on the other side. Hopefully we measured right. That's the most stressful part, right?
I measured about, I don't know how many times I measured. Well, we measured, yeah.